You see, it comes a time in every individual's life when they have to change their mindset. They got to change their work ethic. And what I want to talk to you, ladies and gentlemen, today is the topic of the 4 a.m. mentality. You see, when I was in a shelter, homeless, I realized the only way that I can make it in this life is if I get up and work while they play, grind while they complain. And then I heard a whisper. It was a whisper from some of the greatest voices I've ever heard.
So it started off 4 o'clock in the morning. I work out twice before everyone wakes up.
And sometimes the fellow's will is stronger than the man who's actually better physically, and the determination weakens the other man just to see him so determined.
When I get to a point where I feel I can improve as a player, I walk away from the game.
What you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go.
You see, life's a journey. And sometimes we gotta get up before the sun to make it happen. I ain't no fancy speaker or nothing, but I've been around the block, and I've learned a thing or two about making a commitment to myself. You ever heard that quote? The early bird catches the worm. Yeah, it might sound cliche, but there's truth in these words. It's about getting ahead of the game, being one step ahead of your own doubts and fears. Yeah, you see, I grew up in these streets. I didn't have much of anything, but I learned that to make a change in life, you gotta start with you. You gotta start today. Start getting up at 4 a.m. and prove them haters wrong. It's quiet. The world hasn't woken up yet, and that's your time. Ain't no distractions, no noise, just you and your thoughts. It's the perfect time to set goals, make plans, and remind yourself of what you're fighting for. You see, the only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Think about that. Sometimes we're in our own way. Sometimes we allow our enemies to stop us from going after everything we want in this life. We let our childhood traumas take us away from who we're truly supposed to be. But not today. Today we're gonna wake up while they sleep. Today we're gonna reach for the dreams where they said we couldn't reach them. Today we're gonna climb a bigger mountain. And we're gonna do it on time. 4 a.m. in the morning, baby. That's when the sharks hit the ocean. That's when the wolves climb the mountain. That's when greatness screams to the world. Give me more. Give me more opposition. Give me more pain. Because that's the stuff that turns us into champions. You see, when Michael Jordan used to step out on that court, he never thought about how long the game would last. He only thought about if he'll win. But he was up grinding early in the morning before the competition entered the gym. And that's what it's gonna take for you to develop this 4 a.m. mentality. For you to turn yourself into a giant. And you'll know when you're a giant. Because when a giant stands, all he can see is more giants. Develop it. Take it in. Make it a part of your DNA. 4 a.m. mentality.